Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Bulls will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Drills it with the stiff arm. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Purdue's offense will have the football first. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Nah, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Cassell. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Gonna run it. It's Hartman. And they swarm him under.
I love this because you got second and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on third down.
On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. So the Buffalo Bulls offense. Its first possession of the game. It's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week. You can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the table. This offense revolves around what he can do.
Going to swing it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Myers. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Bulls racing to the line in the hurry-up. Caught in the backfield, it's Meyer. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Looking for a man. It's Sims. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a third and long. Wants to throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Bulls will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The give to the back. There he goes! Just steamrolling the defense. And it's a first down. Marking at the 44.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this, this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got a man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for a productive play on first down. He'll pull it on the read. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Cassell. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Boilermakers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. On the option. He'll pitch it. Touchdown, Boilermakers! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off play action on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
Trying play action. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Got his man. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's got great speed. Bottled him up, not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quick pass on the fly motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
And they're not on the same page there.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Quarterback making adjustments. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They boot it away. There is a lot of real estate in front of this offense as the ball is touched dead at the 5.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Bulls moving quickly to the line.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go turning it on. He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. And the Bulls will punt this one away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch around the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Making side adjustments here. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Cassell. Works the middle. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Leaves it with the running back. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Now facing a 3rd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Trying to find the end zone. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
They could make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. A spot. Wheel of Fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The Bulls buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw at Sims. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Handoff to the single running back. He's in open space downfield. There he goes.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Right back to the well. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. To the air. It's Sims. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Boilermakers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Takes the handoff. It's McGee. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Pulls and fires complete. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Going to try to get it himself. He saw just enough daylight to move the sticks and get it done with his legs. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to throw. It's Cassell. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. On target. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. This offense doing business in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Melton. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now 1st and goal. The Boilermakers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 2 of their 3 red zone trips have come up empty. They'd like to punch it in here on 2nd and goal. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown, Purdue! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. And this junior signal caller has hardly been at his best. And when you've been around, when you're the veteran presence, you have to perform at a higher level. They just haven't found any rhythm whatsoever in the passing game. And it's cost them on the scoreboard. They'll have to come from behind, and they'd love to get something going here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Sims. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try the toss to the left. Fights off a defender. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update.
The Boilermakers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. All out of space. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fears the pressure. And the defense got him at the 27.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened. And you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
Looking downfield, it's Sims. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got room on the return. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pucks it out of the air. Brings him in the open. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. He'll keep it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
That's a fumble. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Cassell. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. Returns it down to the 47-yard line, and his defense thrives on taking the football away.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a 1st down. And the Bulls want to crank the tempo.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Escapes trouble. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Sims. Fires left. Touchdown, Buffalo. The offense cashing it in on that drive. That is what we call in the industry a defensive breakdown. That guy was loose for the big play.
Busted coverage, really, really bad execution. Somebody slips, somebody falls. Nothing about that defensively is something you're looking for, but the offense will take it and get the easy touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dire. But they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake. Oh, he's got some space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Boilermakers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Finds the tight end. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Boilermakers are on the move. They'll run it from the gun. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Illegal block. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Pulls and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Completes it in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through three quarters for these two guys. So we open the final period with a third down play. Dropping back, it's Cassell. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Snagged out of the air. Turning it on. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play. Just a couple of yards short of the goal line. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They'll try to pass their way in. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollock.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. And the Boilermakers line it up with a first and goal. Now the pitch. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Boilermakers! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Bringing it out. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Finds his big tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Bulls in the hurry-up.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get...
There he goes! Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Running to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
This defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you've sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
They're working that left side. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the gun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Back to throw, it's Sims. Floats it out in space. He'll be stopped at the 32, still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Fires toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you...
Breaks into the open. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Dropping back, it's Cassell. Quickly to the tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Boilermakers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll toss it. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll try to pound their way in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting